These are the top 20 most overpowered plays in EA Sports College Football 25 that will have you guys crushing your opponents on the virtual gridiron. And this video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Big thank you to EA for allowing me to capture this early access work in progress footage. At number 20, this is the most electric option play in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is QB slot option in the formation gun trips, and after the snap, you first have to read the read key defender who will have an R icon above his head. If the read key stays outside, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back and follow your blockers up the middle. If the read key crashes in, then hold A on Xbox or X on PlayStation to keep the ball with your quarterback, and then you have to read the linebacker or slot cornerback. If he stays outside to guard the pitch, then keep the ball with your quarterback and sprint ahead into the open space in front of you, while if he crashes in, then press LB on Xbox or L1 on PlayStation to pitch the ball out to your slot receiver, and then it's just a foot race down the sidelines and you may be able to take it all the way for a touchdown. At number 19, this glitchy motion swing is one of the most unstoppable plays in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is motion alert swing buck in the formation gun split Z+, and before the snap, one of your 3 running backs will go in motion to serve as a lead blocker. After the snap, if the defense is guarding the swing route, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back, and then you can take it around the edge and get as many yards as you can on the outside. But if you have a numbers advantage in the flat, then go ahead and zip it out to your running back on the motion swing, and then you just have to follow your blockers and take it all the way to the end zone. At number 18, this is the most broken trick play in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is double pass rail in the formation gun trips, and after the snap, your quarterback will automatically throw a backwards pass to your slot receiver. Your running back on the wheel route will often pull multiple defenders deep with him, and that leaves a ton of empty space for you to take off with your slot receiver and rack up some ridiculous yards on the ground. And if the defense leaves the running back open, then you can launch it to him with a lob pass, and then it's just a sprint to the end zone through all that open field in front of you. At number 17, this overpowered pass play is guaranteed to get you some huge one-play touchdowns in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is Z replace in the formation gun wide doubles weak, and after the snap, the first read is the tight end on the curl route, and if the linebackers drop back behind him, then go ahead and take the easy yards underneath. The next read is the outside receiver on the option route, and against man coverage, he'll run a man-beating in route that you can hit by pass leading the ball in front of the receiver. The third read is the solo receiver on the deep dig route, and against zone coverage, if the curl route pulls the linebackers down, then you can hit the dig for easy yards over the middle. The final read is the slot receiver on the fade, and against both cover 0 and cover 1, this route is guaranteed to get wide open for an enormous one-play touchdown. At number 16, this is the most explosive RPO in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is exit RPO read bubble in the formation gun East X over, and after the snap, you first have to read the read key defender who will have an R icon above his head. After the snap, if the read key stays outside or is lined up way off the line, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back and follow your blockers up the middle. If the read key crashes in, then hold A on Xbox or X on PlayStation to keep the ball with your quarterback and then take off into all of the open space in front of you. Finally, if you notice before the snap that the slot receiver doesn't have a slot cornerback pressing up to guard him, then after the snap, you can zip it out to him on the bubble screen, and then it's just a foot race as you sprint down the sidelines and head for the end zone. At number 15, this glitchy option play is perfect for anyone who wants to pound the rock in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is inverted Veer triple option in the formation flexbone normal, and before the snap, make sure you identify the read key defender who will have an R icon above his head. If the read key stays outside after the snap, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your fullback and rumble ahead up the middle. If the read key crashes in, then hold A on Xbox or X on PlayStation to keep the ball with your quarterback, and then you have to read the linebacker or slot cornerback. If he stays outside to guard the pitch, then keep the ball with your quarterback and take off into the open space in front of you, while if he crashes in, then press LB on Xbox or L1 on PlayStation to pitch the ball out to your halfback, and then it's just a foot race down the sideline. At number 14, this is one of the most ridiculous plays in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is jet reverse pass in the formation Wildcat unbalanced, and after the snap, your players will do a handoff and pitch to get the ball back to your quarterback. The first read is the tight end on the wheel route, and he'll often get left completely unguarded, and you just have to lob it to him and then sprint as fast as you can all the way to the end zone. The other read is your receiver on the post, and once again, make sure you lob the ball and pass lead it up to put it out in front of him, and you'll be taking it all the way for a huge one-play touchdown. At number 13, this glitchy RPO is in the most insane formation in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is RPO Zone Randy in the formation Gun Ninja, and before the snap, your offensive tackles will be lined up way outside with your wide receivers, and your opponent's defenders will be completely out of position if they don't adjust. When that happens, after the snap, don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back, and you'll gash them for a ton of yards as you rumble ahead up the middle. And if the defense brings extra defenders into the box, that gives you a numbers advantage on the outside, and you can throw it out to either of your receivers on the smoke screen and then just follow your blockers all the way to the end zone. At number 12, this insane reverse play will leave your opponent's head spinning in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is DIY halfback direct reverse in the formation Gun Y off trips, and after your running back takes the direct snap, you have to read the read key defender, who will have an R icon above his head. If the read key stays outside or is lined up way off the line, then don't press anything to keep the ball with your running back and look for an open running lane. But if the read key crashes in, then hold LB on Xbox or L1 on PlayStation to hand the ball off to your receiver on the reverse, and then you can turn the corner and pick up a ton of yards on the outside. At number 11, this is the most explosive pass play in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is whip Y cross in the formation gun box halfback strong, and the only adjustment is to put your solo receiver on a streak. After the snap, the first read is the outside receiver on the drag, and if your opponent leaves it open, then go ahead and hit him and pick up as many yards as you can after the catch. The next read is the running back on the wheel route, and you can hit him early if the defense isn't guarding him off the line, or if he gets a mismatch against a linebacker, then you can lob it to him over the top for a massive one-play touchdown. The third read is the inside receiver on the wheel route, and if you throw to him, make sure you possession catch the ball to avoid getting blown up by the safety. The final read is the middle receiver on the deep crosser, and with the streak pulling defenders deep, you can hit the crosser in a ton of open space for some enormous gains through the air. At number 10, this is the most dominant power run play in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is halfback blast in the formation Maryland I, and before the snap, you'll notice that you have not 2, but 3 running backs all in a line in the backfield, and after the snap, your fullbacks will lead block and clear out anyone who crosses their path. This is especially powerful down near the goal line if you need to punch the ball in from a yard out, but no matter where you are on the field, as long as you stay patient and let the blocks develop, this run has legitimate home run potential on every single play. At number 9, this is the most glitchy RPO in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is motion RPO read Y flat in the formation gun normal Y off, and before the snap, make sure you identify the read key defender, who will have an R icon above his head. After the snap, if the read key stays outside, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back, and then just follow your blockers and take it up the middle. If the read key crashes in, then hold A on Xbox or X on PlayStation to keep the ball with your quarterback, and then just take off into all of that open space in front of you. Now, if you read the read key incorrectly, or if another defender crashes in, then you can always dump it off to your tight end in the flat, and then just rumble ahead and plow through as many defenders as possible. And remember that on every play, you can always peek the outside cornerback, and if he isn't guarding the flat, then go ahead and zip it out to your receiver on the wheel, and you may be able to take it all the way down the sidelines for a humongous one-play touchdown. At number 8, this is the most overpowered screenplay in EA Sports College Football 25. The The play is wide receiver mid-screen in the formation gun spread flex, and after the snap, one of your outside receivers will sprint inside on a middle screen, and you just have to get the ball in his hands and then find the open space after the catch. This is incredibly effective against zone coverage, and as long as you stay disciplined and follow your blockers, then it can result in some enormous gains on the outside. And if the defense overcommits to the middle screen, the smoke screen on the other side of the play is just as powerful, and with a little bit of stick work, it can have you waltzing into the end zone. At number 7, this is the most overpowered run play in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is jet touch pass in the formation gun wing tight, and before the snap, your outside receiver will start sprinting as he comes in motion. After the snap, he'll take the touch pass from your quarterback, and then you just have to turn the corner and see if you're faster than all of the defenders. Don't forget to follow your blockers and cut the run inside if needed, and this play works especially well down near the goal line, where it's guaranteed to have you sprinting untouched into the end zone. At number 6, this is the most overpowered play action pass play in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is PA boot Y drag in the formation pistol U off, and after your QB fakes the handoff and starts to roll out, your first read is the tight end in the flat, who you should hit for easy yards every time if the defense leaves him open. The next read is the outside receiver on the comeback route, and as long as you throw it right as he makes his break, then he'll get plenty of separation for an easy completion on the outside. The third read is the tight end on the wheel route, and if you see the defender standing flat-footed, then go ahead and pass lead the ball up to hit him for a huge gain along the sideline. The final read is the other outside receiver on the crosser, and this route obliterates man coverage, so as long as you pass lead the ball out in front of him, then you could be taking it all the way for an enormous one-play touchdown. At number 5, this pass play will have you destroying zone coverage in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is switch seams in the formation gun normal snug flex, and after the snap, you want to read the behavior of the safeties and outside cornerbacks. If you see a single high safety, that means it's a cover 3 shell, and one or both of the seams will be wide open. Make sure you pass lead the ball into the open space and hold X on Xbox or square on PlayStation to perform a rat catch so you can keep your momentum and head for the end zone. But if you see the outside cornerback staying in the flat, then it's a cover 2 shell, and you can hit either of your outside receivers with a pass lead to the outside to pick up some monster gains. And if your opponent surprises you with man coverage, look for your running back, who will torch defenders on his option route, and you should be racking up a ton of yards after the catch. At number 4, this powerful option play will have you running all over your opponents in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is power option in the formation pistol train, and before the snap, make sure you identify the pitch key defender, who will have a P icon above his head. After the snap, if the pitch key either slides way outside or gets caught up in traffic on the inside, then keep the ball with your quarterback and sprint as fast as you can into the open space in front of you. But if the pitch key or any other defender crashes in, then press LB on Xbox or L1 on PlayStation to pitch the ball out to your running back, and then it's just a matter of following your blocks and picking up as many yards as you can down the sideline. At number 3, this glitchy RPO will give your opponents nightmares in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is RPO Bubble Y Pop in the formation gun Y off trips, and before the snap, make sure you identify the pass key defender, who will have a P icon above his head. After the snap, if the pass key doesn't crash in to play the run, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back and look for an open running lane. If the pass key crashes in after the snap, then you can instantly throw to your tight end to pick up huge gains up the seam. And while you're making this read over the middle, make sure you also take a peek at the slot cornerback as well, because if he doesn't slide outside after the snap, then you can zip it out to your receiver on the bubble screen and pick up some massive gains as you take it down the sideline. At number 2, this explosive play action pass will have you lighting up the scoreboard in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is PA X Dagger in the formation pistol trips, and after your QB fakes the handoff to your running back, you can instantly roll out to the side of your QB's throwing hand for some easy yards on the ground. If there isn't space to roll out, then you can reverse field and throw it to your running back on the delayed out route, who you can zip it to and pick up up a ton of yards after the catch. If you are rolling out, then the first read is the inside receiver on the crosser, and this route can get wide open along the sideline against both man and zone coverage. The next read is the middle receiver on the deep post, and against man coverage, as long as you pass lead the ball up, then you'll be able to launch it to him for some massive one-play touchdowns. The final read is the outside receiver on the dig route, and even when you're on the run, you'll be able to hit him with perfect accuracy to rack up some huge gains over the middle. At number 1, this insane pass play will have you dotting up every part of the field in EA Sports College Football 25. The play is out and up wheel in the formation gun spread halfback weak, and after the snap, the first read is the running back on the delayed out route, and you can hit him immediately after the other routes push back the linebackers guarding over the middle. The next read is the slot receiver on the out and up route, and make sure you pass lead the ball outside to keep it away from the safety playing over top. The third read is the other slot receiver on the shallow post, and against man coverage, this route will win every time, and just pass lead the ball in front of him to keep it away from the trailing defender. The fourth read is the outside receiver on the hitch, and if defenders are pulled to the middle of the field by the shallow post, then go ahead and hit your receiver on the hitch for easy yards. The final read is the other outside receiver on the deep post, and if the opposite side safety gets pulled down by the shallow post, then it'll leave the deep post wide open for the massive one-play touchdown. So those are the 20 most overpowered plays in EA Sports College Football 25, and if you can master even a handful of these plays, then you'll be lighting up the scoreboard all year long.